We're in Franklin, Tennessee, and we're going to show you how satisfying courtyard gardening can be. We're in a beautiful bordered backyard, a courtyard garden, and we're here today with Susan DeGarmo. Hey, Susan.
Hey.
I want you to explain and share with some of your beautiful plants and flowers here.
Well, I just get what I love. And my husband gifted me this espalier pear tree about 5 years ago.
People are afraid of these, don't you think?
Well, I think they are. I'm not afraid of it. You just have to, we fertilize it in the spring. I keep it pruned. And I just love the shapes of them. You can get them in all different kinds of shapes.
And this is pear?
This is pear.
And it fruits for you? It bears fruit?
Fruits, okay. It bears fruit. They're not exactly the prettiest pears, but they're beautiful. They're good to eat.
Well, good.
They're really good to eat.
And you've got some little roses going on?
Yeah, the drift roses. This is like a lot of black-eyed Susan because my eyes are really dark and I'm a Susan, so I have to have those.
Some phlox there.
Phlox, yeah. I always like my annuals because they're always blooming.
For color, yeah.
For color.
Yep. And then what's over here on the fence?
This is a clematis.
She's pretty. She's showing us how pretty she can be today.
Yeah, she's like incredibly full of blooms this year, and I'm thinking it's because this experiment I'm doing.
How big is your backyard here?
750 square feet.
And so when you moved here, you were downsizing.
From 8 acres.
Okay. And so has this been perfect size
This
for
has
you?
been perfect.
Yeah.
We just love it.
Yeah.
It's just enough for us to put all the things that we really love in it. Enough grass for our dog. We have that beautiful tulip poplar that gives us wonderful shade. We've got our little dogwoods. They bloom pink. This is a Japanese dogwood. It's a white. And I just have a lot of my favorite things over here because I've moved from Memphis to here in 1992, and I brought a lot of the plants that people had gifted me.
Susan, I love the crazy the crazy pots and containers, all the galvanized. What do you have growing in there?
That's an old horse trough, and that's garlic, and I planted that in the fall. And I've never planted it before, so it'll be ready to harvest when about 4 dead leaves are down at the bottom of the stem. And
I see it's starting to curl in some spots.
Yeah, you can cut those off and use them for pesto.
Yum.
Yeah,
Okay.
They're in the refrigerator right now.
And this is a beautiful rose that we have in front of us here.
Yeah, I love the colors. I love that some of them come out yellow, some come out orange.
The aroma's intoxicating. What's over my head?
Well, this is Peggy Martin, and she's a rose that I read about in Southern Living magazine, and she survived Katrina. She was under salt water for 3 weeks, and I thought, if that rose can survive that, it can survive me. So I ordered her from a place online, and got 2 of the bushes. Well, they're really climbing. It's really a cascading rose. It's not really
Does it bloom all summer or just one big
They
flush?
say it can bloom all summer if you fertilize it. I've only fertilized it in the early spring, and it does this, and it's just gorgeous. The neighbors love it. They love walking by and seeing it, and she's very easy to take care of. She'll get some, like this year, she got blown off her trellis twice because of storms that we had.
Right.
And there was a lot of dead in her because of the freezing temperatures we had. But you just cut it out, and she's just as happy as can be.
Well, she's beautiful.
I just love her.
We have another trough going on here, don't we?
Yeah.
And what do you have planted in this
Well,
one?
I love strawberries, and but I think the birds like them more than me because they get to them before I can get to them.
You have asparagus in there as well?
I have asparagus in there too. I read somewhere they're good companion crops, and so I love asparagus, so I planted that this year, so I'll just let it go for, a couple of years until it gets going pretty
I have
good.
to say that I love your border, your edging.
Oh, thank you.
A lot of bricks.
A lot of bricks. We did hire a company. I drew the plan for the garden, and they came in and did the edging, dug out the beds and everything for me. And but the strawberries are great. I use them for a ground cover too.
I saw that. Yeah, you
Yeah.
have it planted within the roses, and it actually is a great weed deterrent. So
Yeah.
And so you have some hostas behind us.
Yes, I have a hosta in a pot right behind the spiderwort. It's a real pretty chartreuse color, and I love that. Like your
Chartreuse is one of my favorite
I
colors.
love
Yeah,
chartreuse,
yeah.
and it really pops in a garden, especially in the shade. And then this little ground cover, I'm not sure what the
I
name
think
of it
that's
is.
snow on the mountain.
But I just love it.
It's called different things in different areas.
I have my Lenten roses. I have some hydrangeas back there. Those are giant hostas, I think.
Those are beautiful.
Aren't those called giant?
Yeah.
And these two azaleas are still working.
Struggling, huh?
They're struggling. I'm not sure if they're going to survive. And then there's a rhododendron in the corner. And I love my little angel statue. I think little statues and
Your folk art's wonderful.
well, folk art and stuff is fun to have in a garden.
I love perennial geraniums.
I do too. I love their color. I just love how they spread. They spread all over, and it's just so beautiful.
Pinks, reds, purples. They come in all colors, and
All
they're
colors,
wonderful.
Yeah, they're great.
And I see you tucked a tomato plant in here as
yeah,
well.
I do. I love having vegetables around my flowers. There's no rule, to gardening. You just do what you love.
Right.
And that's what I like doing, is putting my little vegetables in with my flowers. They seem to be happy cousins.
Your garden isn't confined just to down on the grassy area, is it?
No.
Tell me what's going on here. This is awesome.
Well, this is upstairs off of my office area, and it's such a great area that gets sun pretty much all day. And when we built the house, we made sure we put a faucet out here because I knew I wanted to do some vegetable gardening, and this is where I do all my vegetable gardening. It's all in pots.
And you have drip irrigation.
I have drip irrigation, and these crazy things that I'm experimenting with this year.
What are those called?
They're called electroculture antennas. Supposedly, here I'll pull it out. Supposedly in the 1700s, they used this technique to multiply the yield of their food, their vegetables and their fruit and stuff. And it uses the, what would you say, the energy that the earth gives
out of the air.
all around us.
So is this your first year with it?
This is my first year, y'all. So I got grandkids and stuff. Think I've lost my mind, but all I know is that I've already got heads on this broccoli, and my carrots, I've never seen them grow so fast.
And this is the end of May. Yeah.
It's the end of May.
Yeah.
Zucchini and everything. It's just
Well, you have one good thing
Insane.
going up here with your vegetables up here.
What?
No critters can eat
No
them up here.
critters. Yeah.
That's great.
It's really good.
Yeah. And your unique pots and galvanized is continued on up here.
I love my galvanized. Of course, I got plastic ones too. They're always good when you have hard freezes like we had. And I love my flowers. I have to have the flowers too around us. So we'll see. We'll see if this little experiment works and how good the yield is this year.
I gotta ask, do you like to garden inside? I mean, you have magnificent gardens and courtyard areas here
Yes.
and upstairs.
Yes, I love houseplants. They're my favorite. I have so many different kinds, but they have to like the shade. There's not a lot of sun inside the house, so ferns, mother-in-law tongue, just the normal, easy ones that I know will survive and look good. I think every house needs a house plant.
That's true. That's true. Well, I want to tell you thank you very much for sharing your wonderful
sure.
gardens, your flowers, your
pleasure.
vegetables, your roses. It's been wonderful. Thank you.
Well, thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
For inspiring garden tours, growing tips, and garden projects, visit our website at volunteergardener.org or on YouTube at the Volunteer Gardener channel, and like us on Facebook.